I guess that's what I've done. And now I don't feel the way that I should feel inside. It's time to let it go. We started out strong, into the end. You gave me something I couldn't live. I guess that I'm the only one. I guess that I'm the only one. We started out strong, into the end. You gave me something I couldn't live. I guess that I'm the only one. I guess that I'm the only one. You gave me something. Although it hurts, I know that you're the reason I feel down. It's time to let it go. 'Cause we don't work, and I'm tired of trying to turn it all around. I'm rising from it all. We started out strong, until the end. You gave me something I couldn't live. I guess that I'm the only one. I guess that I'm the only one. We started out strong until the end. You gave me something I couldn't live. I guess that I'm the only one. I guess that I'm the only one.
Falador, everybody. Here we are. Right where you would expect that I would be. Welcome, Brennan. I'm glad that you got first this time. Congrats. Welcome, Joseph. Rar. I love hardstyle too. That song was The Only One by like Darren Styles, maybe? Something like that. It's a Monstercat song, so. Yeah, it's good music, Burlap. Curtis, TOA buffs, disappointed. I didn't try it before it was buffed, so I have no idea if I should be disappointed or not. But from what I heard, Reddit is disappointed, so. Hey Buzz, got an ad? What do you mean by that, Daryl? Welcome, oh jeez. You told me what to say last time, Mr. French person. But my memory, it's not what it used to be. Not that it was ever great, but it's not great. But welcome, French guy. And it's like a combination of words that I'm supposed to know. But I don't. You're Canadian. Okay, yeah, so it's like a French... Yeah. I'm struggling already. But yeah, the Canadian guy with like the French name, Quebec, right? Oh, you skipped the YouTube ad. I understand. Yes. If you're not using ad block, you should always skip the ads, but I would highly recommend ad block. French guy. Eastern part is French speaking. So should I call you Canadian French guy, or should I call you French guy, or should I really try to learn what you told me last time? YouTube Premium, that's probably the honest man's way around it. Or you can do what I do when I'm on mobile and you can't have an ad. Like, you can't have an ad blocker on mobile without paying for YouTube Premium or anything. I always just mute. I just turn on the volume on my phone. I'm like, whatever. Listening to ads makes me angry. I can't really tell you why. I'm just like, I don't want whatever you're advertising. And because you're advertising, I'm purposefully not going to do whatever you want me to. Just something about ads annoying me. But... No stress. Alright, I'll try to do Canadian French guy from here on out. The first thing I'm going to say is French guy, and then it'll be Canadian French guy. And the second ad is a skippable one, you rage. Oh, I know. There's this... What is that advertisement? Is it for something Google? There's this one advertisement, I think it's a Google product, that is unskippable, and it's like full like 14 seconds or something. I'm like, oh my gosh. And then the second one is like a 5-second skippable one. So I understand what you're saying, Burlap, and it's very annoying. If you're on desktop, you should consider ad block. That's it. Jarvis from Ironman. Yeah, YouTube ads don't do much, and like I have a full-time job, so anything related to YouTube and money is kind of like not not in the forefront of my mind at all. So it's just a nice little side thing, you know. Who watches YouTube on desktop? Most of my YouTube watching is done on mobile as well. I do a lot of picture-in-picture watching while woodcutting. But if you have the chance on mobile, ad block. So let's see. What's happened since last time? I think I got a level. No, that was my crafting level I got last stream. But I've gotten quite a bit of experience. I don't remember what I was at. Oh, I was at 15 mil, so I got 700k experience since Monday night. I think we're sitting at... Why did I bank? About 52 nests. We're sitting at 145k oak logs. Is there anything else? I feel like there's something else, but I guess not. The main thing is just this number and this number. Yeah, I don't know why not a full inventory. I couldn't tell you, French Canadian guy. When did I get that Runite bar? I got that from a mystery box, like the day before last stream or something. So I have it, and I don't think I have any new chunk requirements yet because of that. But it's cool to see something kind of rare from one of those. Hey, Coffee Cake, welcome, welcome. Thanks, Crazy, for never leaving your chunk. It is getting a little bit nutty. I still don't think it's quite where Limport was at the end of his first chunk, but it's getting pretty up there. I know he banks 216,000 oak logs, so we're getting there. Gotta say, found you recently, and I really like your integrity with the account and how you show everything. Very cool. I'm glad you like it. I try to keep it as legit as I can, you know. And I play this account with more of the concept of what can I do in this chunk rather than what like what is possible in this chunk rather than what like, should I do in this chunk. I don't know how to describe it right, but a little bit more fleshed out requirements for sure. Oh, speaking of that, I did on that Twitter thingy. I pinged Mod Ash again. I had reached out to him originally asking if it would make sense for this gardener over here, well, gardeners in general, to sell secateurs, and he said, yeah, that makes sense, but I don't think it's a high priority, so it'll be like a whenever we can kind of thing. And so I said, this is my words, to temper expectations and help with account planning, would you have a rough do not expect before time frame for a change like this? And he said, not really, no. It's a kind of thing that could easily slot into a future poll blog, except there are a lot of player requests queued for that sort of thing, and with the items being relatively accessible to non-snowflakes, this may not have high priority. Which was a little disappointing, but I mean, it does make sense. But I'm kind of surprised that this would be that would be a polled change in the first place. Like, when they added plant pots to the gardeners so they could sell plant pots, that was unpolled. And that seems significantly more, like, impactful than a pair of secateurs, you know? So, I'm not totally sure about if it would get pulled, but Ash seems to think it does, so. And it's a little bit, unfortunate they've been working on poll 76 for like, what, 4-5 months? Something like that? And I doubt that a question like that would make it into the next poll. I don't know. I think the poll would more be of should we like put any development hours toward this? Because I could see enough people being like, we don't want this, we want a big update, please. That people could vote no, but I think when people vote on polls, they don't really think like that. That was for Verve. Yeah. I could have a rebuttal like that, but I know he's probably not really in charge of he's not a project manager probably. He's a programmer, right? So he's not managing priorities and stuff. That's someone else's job. So kind of preaching to the choir, you know. Anyway, tonight will be another short stream, and I think from here on out it'll probably just be shorter streams going from 8:45 to 10 central, unless other things change. But that's kind of how it is right now. Got company and some more people living here, so I can't be totally selfish about the evenings in the house anymore. When you have over 100k subs, you get a stronger swing. That's true. Maybe what I need is I need Verf to hit a chunk with the tree, and then we can work from there. So I think I'll open the nests that I have stored up, all 52 of them right now, in like half an hour at 9:30, I think. I also updated my spreadsheet so that the completion date takes into account completion date and completion experience take into account how many like banked seed nests I have. It estimates how much experience that is based off of how much experience I've gotten per seed nest previously, and that like usual percentage of seed nests being usable seeds. So it should be more stable now, because what was happening was like every day they would just be like, yeah, it's actually going to take you 2 more weeks. Oh jeez, I didn't even do anything. But I'm hoping for 18%, maybe tonight. That might be a little ambitious. Maybe like 7.8 or something. 17.8, sorry. Oh, hey Renchons, welcome, welcome. Lord of the Seeds, for sure tonight, for sure. Surely. It's been so long since I got a magic seed. How was the RNG Ben in TOA? Oh, not great. Haven't managed a completion yet. I'm just getting unlucky, I think. You don't think Verif is suffering enough already? Man is 4 to 5 on one of the slowest bosses in the game. 4 to 5 dry. Oh yeah, yeah. That's not great for sure. I'm glad that he's gonna be back to streaming though. I got to catch some of his stream today. Glad he's back streaming. Back working on hills now? Yep. Now his bank's looking crazy, Coffee Cake, if you haven't seen it. He's killed so many hill giants. 160 GP closer to 420 mil. Every bit helps at this point. I'm actually really close to getting a white cash stack again, so it puts me closer. So for myself, I was kind of wondering about when I should upload a new video. And what I want to do is I want to wait like 6 months, like early February, and put out a video showing 6 months of woodcutting progress, because then it would seem like I'm actually doing something, like getting somewhere, you know, when like my percent is like 50% or something. Yeah, I know you're talking about for Verif, but your comment made me think about mine, so. I figure I wouldn't have much to show in in videos sooner than that, you know. So might be a while for mine, but I feel like that's how a lot of extremes end up. Hey, coffee cake. Yay. I'll have to watch. Not this month. Huge. First casket too? Not feeling this song right now. Sorry everybody. Just release videos when you want. Whatever causes least burnout for you. Yeah. I feel like that's like the most sustainable model. I know that like some people like have like a video schedule that they stick to. Like I know Silly Brother used to do that pretty consistently. But yeah, I feel like something like that would just burn you out, or you're like, well, I have to get something out, so I'm gonna record some garbage clip, you know, that's 10 minutes of me talking about the state of RuneScape or something. You know, just lower quality stuff. Not that my stuff's high quality. I just like seeing a lot of progress in videos. Maybe a small theory crafting episode for future grinds so people still see you're working hard. That's true, I could do like a 0.5, like an episode 5.5, where like I do something. I don't know what, but something. Completely rerouted your future plans. Oh jeez. 1 out of 21 for 2-step attempts. Jeez. And you're talking about beginners, right? Oh, man, that's like impossible. If that's beginners, I mean, even for easies, that's almost impossible. But like for beginners, it's like a 55% chance plus some for some more like back-to-backs. Man, that's rough. Like that has to be okay. Here, let me do a dry calculator on that. Dry calculator, OSRS. Chance of drop. How do you do that? What would 55 out of 100 be? Over 1. Okay, 1 over 1.81818. Number of kills, 21. 0. It says that there's 100% chance of getting 1 drop. What? Yeah, the air staff. I need that air staff too. Honestly, it's elusive, I'll tell you. I've been doing a lot of 1-step beginners. I get them here and then I just send them right away for the 10% chance, because just waiting for like a flyby impling that can give a beginner is kind of a waste of all the chopping that I'm doing. And juggling while woodcutting is kind of a little too tryhard for me. Usually. Sometime I'll do it. It's just absolutely crazy. It's like a 50-something% chance and you failed 21 times. That is... I'm not sure I can make it through your next video, Coffee Cake. That sounds rough. That's a joke. I'll watch it. Yeah, it's true. Each stream could be considered a 0.5. Oh, that's true. You only have 1 doable step. Yeah, that's rough. Like, I have 2 steps, so I can, in theory, do like twice as many as you. Like, for every beginner clue, it's twice as likely that I can do it. Which I don't really think that that's true. Based off of the distribution of steps when I was recording them, it seemed kind of. It wasn't an even distribution. It was like an even distribution for all of the different. Like types of clues, but then some types have like 5 different clue steps, and other ones have like 12, which means that each of those 12 individually are less likely than a single one from the 5 one. So I don't think it's an even distribution. So I don't think it's apples to apples comparisons for that kind of stuff. Scream highlights would be cool. Hey, speak of the devil. Let's see here. I'm Mikey. You're successful. What's? Jeez Louise. Lonnie got a Arma full helm on the Ironman today. Pretty stoked. That looks like a happy cat. Congratulations. Congrats. That's a clue scroll item, right? Yeah, it's uniform by category, but then like they don't all have the same amount of possible steps. So, let me think. Yours is a cryptic. Let me see if I still have my. I think I still have my distribution here. Yeah, let me take a look. Okay, so the cryptics have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different steps. The anagrams, the thing that sucks for me kind of is that I have anagrams. I have 2 anagrams, and there are 9 different anagrams. So if it rolls the anagrams, there's a 2 out of 9 chance that it's one that I can do. So I mean, it's not great. Eradicating them as a species. Jeez. And you're an ultimate, which I guess is starting in that chunk. All accounts are ultimates. 105k barbarians. That is a couple. What'll that grind be for again? Is that for copper and tin? Maybe? Yeah. Oh yeah. Runes, of course. Yeah, honestly, for my magic, I was thinking that my woodcutting would honestly take a lot longer, but now that I'm going at it, I should, according to my spreadsheet, if I keep going at this same pace, I should finish by like mid-October of next year, which that's only like 1 year of catching random essence siblings, which I don't know if that'll be enough to get 87 actually, so I might have to end up going to White Knights. You have to be able to use all combat runes, and you can get bloods. Yes, from the Anku. What do I always say? I have an Anku. That's what I say. Anku. Is it correct? I don't know. can you get soul runes? Well, I guess, would that even matter? It's the lowest tier soul rune. Enfeeble? I don't think you can get a souls from randoms. You can get it from essence implings. I don't think there's a rare drop table of souls. Please no. Oh, you should. If you have time coffee cake, there's someone. His name is Bingus Chunk. He started in this chunk, the same one as me, but he's doing extreme, and he doesn't have. He's skipping the farming part pretty much. So for his magic part, he has to do high alchemy, and you should see what happened to him in his latest video. Oh man. And if you had to experience that, you would feel, oh, just watching it makes me like have so much empathy. Like, oh my goodness. I understand why he did the exception that he did. It makes sense. But I'm just saying, I would recommend his stuff if anyone likes watching my stuff. Is that him? That is him. Runelight says we are 88% to level 101. Cool. Take your word for it, Runelight. Yeah, I mean, oh man. It involves PvP worlds. I feel so bad for him. Isn't a steel axe effectively just as good as a rune axe at oaks past a certain level? So here, if you go to the oak tree, OS wiki page, it has a little graph where it gives like percent chance of chopping per woodcutting cycle based on woodcutting level and axe. And for steel axe at level 99, it caps out at 78.52%. At level 99, whereas rune caps out at 100 at level 61. So steel axe never quite gets there. The reason a lot of people think that steel axe is just as good as other stuff is because that's how it is for Wintertod. But really, like, mithril axe reaches 98.05 at level 99, which is pretty close to 100, and then Addy at level 78 gives you 100, so actually is a difference there, which is why I really want an Addy axe, or a black axe. Black axe is marginally better at ending at 88.28%. Can you trade me your logs for bond, please? Well, I kind of need them. Sorry. You saw my comment on Fun Chunk Man? You said hello in the comments, Buzz? Oh, that's probably what... See, I'm very rarely actually on my BuzzRS YouTube channel, so that's probably what those notifications are that I have. Yep, there it is. I see you. I see you now. Yeah, I'm excited for his stuff too, because he he did like a whole year of of content before putting out his videos, which is pretty much, well, it's not exactly what I did. I did like 6 months or something, but yeah. And I bet he's still in that chunk. Hardcore Ironman troubles. Yeah. For the longest time, I had been supplying bond money from dead hardcores to fuel new hardcores, and it was just a vicious cycle of death. But then I made a PvP hardcore that didn't die, and I just retired him. And I'm like, well, I don't want to sell him his stuff because he's not dead. But like, you know, sometimes bond money would be nice. Buzz, can I make a Supreme account with one rule? I won't say it on here though, about what I want to try. I will permit it. I will stamp my seal of approval on whatever you're talking about. We'll find out. Your next chunk is actually going to be Ferox, then West Ferox, so you can get a bear. Ah. Can you pick your chunks, or are you joking? I can't tell. But you're doing, you're using the canoes as rollable chunks, I assume. For my sweet, sweet radicals. Welcome, Sam Major. Glad you could make it to another stream. A short one today again, but a stream nonetheless. By definition, a stream. Oh, that's your exception. You get to pick yours. See, it's a give and take. I think it was Daryl, maybe. Someone had suggested that since I have harder requirements, I should be able to pick chunks. Gotta give it the UIM a single chance at survival. It was Daryl. I knew it. Right, 6 minutes until we open these nests. Well, it's not really open. It's searching. Searching nests. Addy bars with no bank. Oh jeez. Yeah, that's rough. It's pretty rough. Yeah, and that's why I am avoiding catching like galactic implings. I can catch them in 2 levels if I wanted to, but getting Addy ore would lock me in this chunk for a very long time. Not gonna bother with the galactics. I'll have to get them in Pure though. Cooking guild with only imps. Jeez. Well, if you can get in the cooking guild, you could do, I think you can make apple pies in there, and wine. At least you could back in the day. Still be quite a grind for 99, but hang on. Are you doing seal capes too? Or I forget. Are you like a vanilla ultimate, or is it like extreme ultimate? Should probably just rewatch, shouldn't I? When your next episode comes out, that'll give me a great chance to rewatch for sure. refamiliarize myself.
Oh, yeah.
52 times 0.03. Ah, okay. No skill capes either. Yeah, skill capes on Ultimate. Like, the reason that people don't want to do chunks with Ultimates in general is because, you know, you're doing things so slowly, and you don't want to do things so slowly, like, to a super high level and, like, 3 times over, you know? So I think no skill capes is just the ultimate part of it in general is going to be super hard. So respect.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, getting a house. A house is huge for ultimates too, for sure. Which on ultimate, I would understand if you like made an exception right out the bat to get a saw. And like, how'd that work?
Oh, yeah.
Because you'd want to keep the saw until you can build a tool store that has a saw, right? Maybe you just have to hold on to it until you can train construction. I don't know.
Oh,
Hey. Let me see if that changes our line here. Yeah, you still have to get the estate agent. True. So it wouldn't be too much of a help. And realistically, from Edgeville, you're like most likely the real estate agent you'd reach first would be Varrock. Probably. Right? And you're 1, 2, 3 away from here. Versus I guess you're also 3 away from there. 1, 2, 3. But if you beeline towards that one, you get a saw along with it. Well, and you get to pick the order too, so you can kind of just choose where you go, so. But yeah, if you went to Varrock, you'd have to, like, getting that chunk also means Brio and Obor. I guess you'd already have that. I don't know. You'd get it in this chunk or that chunk. Didn't think about it, but I do need to do LMS. Oh, do I need to do LMS? If you unlock Ferox. I don't really know what vanillas do have to do and don't have to do. Under my rules, I'd have to get all the stuff. I don't know about vanilla. Guess we can always ask the old chunk picker, can't we? Yeah. Fortunately, for sure. Although, you could probably get some good stuff from Obor. Look at Obor's table. Some rune stuff. No soul runes, notably. Huh. Just thinking about it, when I reach Obor, I'll have to get a giant champion scroll from Obor at the rate of 1 out of 5,000, and a curve bone at a rate of 1 out of 5,013. 5,000 Obors. Easy peasy. Oh, it is past 30. I'll run the prediction fast here. Yeah, 32 quest points for the scroll, true. Alright, start a poll. How many usable seeds? And the number, according to the math, is greater than 22.79. Less than 22.79. We have a betting line tonight. And we have 53 nests, just for reference, everybody. You would say Andrew just to be that guy. We have to have some of those guys around here. Keeping it real, Dale. So I'm still trying to learn exactly what my spreadsheet means now. So I'll need to... So if my completion day goes up, it takes longer. That means that I either got less usable seeds than like statistically I should have, or the seeds that I did get were bad. And then it would project that forward and estimate what that would mean, assuming that that happens in the future, right? Let me tell you, the formula in this spreadsheet is horrendous. The formula says, please, you need to use some more cells. Divide this up into smaller bits. Oh, nope. Nope, nope. We're shoving that all into one formula to give one number. Anyway, we'll find out. Okay. Here we go. Let's see who is right and who is dead. Right, I record these. We're recording. We have 53 bird's nests. Will we get more or less than 22? Let's see. Not a great start. Still not a great start. Oh no. Okay, that's a saving grace there. Oh my! I got 2 spirit seeds last time, and these are not common. Hello? 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 Oh my goodness. 1 out of 14? Are you kidding me? That was depressing, that inventory. This'll fix it, right? Okay, we got our first acorn. 16 in. Goodness gracious. Okay, we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. A 9. Alright, that's a good UC for sure. Statistically, we could expect 1 this opening, so we already got it. Perfect. So we're at 9, 10. 11. Okay, we're at 12. 13. Oh, the WC. Perfect. I think this will shave some time off the completion date. 11, 12, 13, 14. All right. 15, 16, 17. All right. Over's not looking that good anymore. Got the maple in there too. I'll read your comment in a second, Big Schwartz. I'm almost done here. Let me see. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Alright, 17. So we need 5. Or 6. What did I say we're at? 17. Oh my gosh, another spirit seed. Another spirit seed. The back to back. I think that was good, right? No? I think we're still at 17. Okay. No? Is that the first banana seed? Okay, there we go. 18, I believe. I'll count them again after this. Okay, looks like we got some more willows. So that's 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. The under wins. Sorry, believers. That's still pretty good, though. Alright, I'll read your comment now, Big Shorts, because it's probably smart. For the Nightbot's rules, can I recommend you put current skill / goal so we know where you are automatically progress-wise? Like have like the stuff set up to say, remember to subscribe, blah blah blah. You think I should have one that like automatically puts up goal information and stuff like that? That might make sense. I could just have him I could just make the goals command happen every once in a while. Okay, let me update the spreadsheet and see if this was a good or bad opening. Okay, so right now it's sitting at, this is the completion date. Wait, no. Yep, that's the completion date right now. Oh, no. That's the completion date. And I counted for that last nest. Alright, so we bring... Sorry, it's gonna look like I'm doing nothing. Here, I'll go chop while I do this. Oh wait, no, I need to see the seeds. Let me take a little snippy. Okay. Okay, so acorns are up to 55. Willows are up to 44. Maples, 20. Yews, 31. And bank seeds, 0. Okay, so now it says that I got something in my throat, I'm sorry. Hey, look at that. Guess we juggle? Or until the stream ends, probably. But the new estimated completion day It's August 18th. So I guess we didn't get too lucky. That's too bad.
Oh, yeah.
Oh well. What's the farming level currently? We're sitting at 61. Fairly close to 62, but we have a good bit of good bit of seeds banked. Oh, like 60 out of 88 farming, for example. Yeah, so yeah, there is the one that would be helpful is exclamation mark sheet. That one has the progress right there. That's where it's all kept track of. I could have it send out that link periodically. Oh, I need to make sure I don't drop these. I'm not used to. Maybe I shouldn't. It's probably too risky to juggle these. So I'll just send the beginner and we'll see what we get. If we get lucky or not. What's the current grind for? So we have a lot of wood cutting ahead of us. A lot of things to do. Wood cutting solves a lot of problems for us. We're missing a beaver. We have to get the beaver. We need a lot of seeds for 88 farming. Which, hang on, did we get? No, right now I have level 70 banked. Not bad. This is the wrong place, isn't it? Okay, real fast, we're gonna see if we get the one step. Back to back. No. Where's the shot? You thought your comment would be smart, Shade. Well, it's thoughtful. It would be really nice to have something like that. It's just I would have to maintain a command like that. Whereas if I have a link to my spreadsheet, which I like maintain for my own personal selfish reasons, that has a lot more information and I wouldn't have to maintain it in two places. But I could have it just do that. I don't have anything that shoots out links. That could be helpful. Just every once in a while it'll say, here's the links to progress and stuff like that, you know. Won't be able to do competitive LMS until you get 1500 total. Oh, really? I didn't know that was a thing. By the time I get there, I probably shouldn't be a problem, but would you choose to would you have to go for the highest total levels possible? Like, you have access to enough skills to get you to 1500 total, so you have to do it? I don't know. What will I do with all that wood? Yeah, so right now, I was going to go to 197k banked logs, which is enough for 99 fire making. I'm not going to bank any logs towards 99 construction because it's very likely that I'll get the bag plant seller over here before I get to a saw. So I'll probably have to get 99 off of bag plants because it requires a watering can instead of a saw. So that's probably how I'll have to get 99. And I recently added 95 fletching to my my list of like logs to get, which brings my total up to 389k. Want to get, like, I have plenty of arrow shafts banked. I have 3 point something million. Let's check. It's 3.7 million, but if I were to roll this north chunk and get Piro, I would have to get 95 fletching for dragon darts, and I wouldn't have a whole lot of feathers to use with those arrow shafts. So I just want to be a little bit proactive and bank 95. Getting 99, but like by the time, could be mistaken, but don't they sell feathers over here? I'm not sure. But by the time I have to get 99 fletching, I should have an easier source of feathers than one chicken with a 15-second respawn. So that's the reason that I'm going for 389k. Sure, I could ask him. Oh, he's not on. I guess I have to Google it. What's his name? Hifton? No, that's the Fletching Cape guy. Well, what's that town called? Canada? Right? Yeah, okay. Shops. Harry's Fishing Shop. No. No feathers. That's interesting. Hey, have a nice day. How's it going? No energy for these nuts jokes today? Ugh, that kind of day, huh? My condolences. It's going pretty well. Can't complain too much. Had a decent opening for our nests. A little bit less than expected. We got 20 usable nests, usable seeds from 53 nests tonight. When, like, statistically I should have 22, so a little bit low. But really not that bad. Oh, we once again we came in a little bit short under the banked percent that I was aiming for, 17.79 instead of the 17.8 that I was hoping for. Oh well, it'll be really cool to see that in the 20s in a couple weeks, probably. When would that happen? Not next week. The week after. Oh, by the way, I won't be streaming on Monday, on Labor Day, because I'll be out of town. So maybe my next stream will either be Thursday or the 12th? I don't know. I realized that the nights that I've chosen to stream are big football nights for NFL. So maybe I should change, because I do want to watch more NFL if I can. Yeah, it'll be a hot minute till you get there. What else do you have to do in your chunk? So you got to do your magic. That's the main thing. That's why you're grinding beginners. Is there any other sleeper requirements, or just the magic is the big one? Trying to remember. I know that Skeldor, I need to catch up with his stuff, but he started there. He's essentially an ultimate, an ultimate for now. You can watch the games on the NFL Network with Hulu and Disney Plus package. Yeah, that's true. I ended up going with YouTube TV because it was like, we have like a fairly low-end TV, and I'm like, well, it has YouTube TV, so we'll get that. And then it doesn't even work. It doesn't even work on the TV, so we have to hook it up to my laptop and play it from my laptop, which is a little unfortunate, but I know that I can, like, you know, set it to record the stuff if I wanted to. A Roku stick? Yeah, Roku sticks. I know that my mother-in-law has one of those. They seem pretty nice for sure. Can you get YouTube TV on on Roku? I don't know. I don't know enough. I'm like for most of my life I've grown up without cable television or anything, but this is the first year I'm like I'm tired of getting free trials everywhere under all these different email addresses. I'm gonna actually do it right and pay to watch some games. Oh, you can't get YouTube TV on Roku? Should probably get a Roku stick then.
Oh, yeah.
I've been holding on this easy step forever. It'd be nice if this gourmet just forked over another one. Wouldn't it? Wouldn't that be nice? Magic and be able to kill the 159 zombie. It's pretty high level. YouTube TV or just YouTube? Yeah. Apparently they're different. Oh, he's gonna pull me out, isn't he? Yeah, of course. I can't do anything about that, guys. I'm sorry. Left the chunk. Oh no. It happens so much at work on YouTube, or sorry, on mobile. I said YouTube, sorry. Where I chop down this tree and I'll like press and miss the tree, and then I'll walk like right here. So breaking the immersion, but these these tiles have been walked on many times. Start over. Also, I don't know what axe you can get coffee cake, but like beginner clues from nests are actually pretty common. Like full-time chopping gets me nests faster than full-time killing the drunken man, I'm sure. Sorry, did I say nest? Gets me scrolls, beginners. But that's with the steel axe. With a bronze axe, it would be molasses. And it's probably worth for you to kill the Minotaurs anyway for other things like runes, noted ores, stuff like that. In combat. Iron. I think that's quite a bit worse. Let me check that graph that I reference. Yeah, level 99 it reaches 58.89%. Not great. So it would be quite a bit slower than what I have right now. And I guess you just drop a lot. You'd have to drop all the logs. You'd have to... Probably not worth keeping all those seeds on you. So you'd probably drop all those too. Oh, they give iron arrows too. Yeah, never mind. Minotaurs are probably best. Do beginners give medium or beginner clues? Sorry, did I say beginners? Do barbarians give beginners? Can you tell that I'm tired? Hey, is it? No. Rub it in. The rate's better from the Minotaurs. Is it like 1 out of 128? Let me look at barbarians. I'm really jealous of that ring mold, by the way. I wish I could get that ring mold from barbarians. Where is it? 1 out of 75? What is it from Minotaurs? Minotaurs 1 out of 60. Well, that's not too bad, honestly. Like when I started this account and I was doing the Drunken Man for like 3 months or something. His beginner rate is 1 out of 90, I believe, and there's one of him and he respawns every 15 seconds. So it could be worse, Coffee Cake. You can at least you have multiple of them, and 1 out of 60 isn't bad.
Oh, yeah.
But then you only have the 1 step, of course. So.
Oh, yeah.
That's one thing that's always hard with like these chunk accounts is you can't ever get a good apple to apple comparison because every chunk is so different. Everyone's situation is different, you know. Like for instance, if Limpwort gets the tree chunk next to him, it won't really be death for him because he has secateurs, right? Because he can get those from farmer drops. And like, there's difference in what steps are available. Like every time I see the barbarian village step that I get and drop, I'm like, I bet Coffee Cake wants that. Hey James Benson, welcome. Been so long, been missing, be able to catch my streams. Well, I'm glad you could catch the tail end of this one. This one's a shorter one to accommodate people staying here, but you can always watch back the VOD if you missed most of it. But I test both on a main for the beginner clues and ended up with more for Minotaurs. Yeah, you'd probably end up with more too. What are Barbarian's other loots? Not noted tin, not noted bear fur. Some mind runes? The main good thing from them would be the runes, but I bet Minotaurs are fairly comparable. Oh, they just give mind runes? 1 mind rune. Wow. Oh, that's why you're doing the that's why you're saying you'd have to do all the barbarian kills, so.
Oh, yeah.
Coffee Cake. What if you killed barbarians to get the like, okay, what if you killed barbarians, okay? And because you have to get all those runes to get the level anyway. So like when you feel kind of dumb, if you ended up like killing all those minotaurs to get the staff from the beginner casket, and then you end up getting a beginner casket with a staff while you're killing the barbarians for runes, right? Wouldn't it make sense to kill the barbarians for runes like first? Because you could get a staff while you're doing that. You went limp to get the master farmers? in the Draenor village chunk. Yeah, that would be ideal. Although we'd have to get 99 farming, but yes. What's my game time at? Welcome, Alex. We are sitting at that time. We feel the same pain though. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Same pain, different causes. There's a unique barbarian that has 1 out of 30. Also interesting. What? Is there a... Oh, there's 2 different. So the lower level ones. If you don't get his staff, you have about 19,000 flesh crawlers. And you'd want to do that grind first. So you'd need that many flesh crawlers for the dust runes. In addition to the barbarian kills. If you don't get the staff. Oh, Gunther has a higher drop rate. Lower drop rate?
Oh, yeah.
Where is it? There he is. Come here, you. There we go. Best melee weapons in Iron Mace so far. Beautiful. Mace gang. Woo. Let me throw you a mace. Kapow. 2,871 hours in Falador. That's a lot of hours, not gonna lie. I mean, so the purpose of the Minotaurs is to try to get a staff earlier? Is that right? Or how would... Two beginner clues. Congratulations. You got it. I believe. This is the one.
Oh, yeah.
Alright. Are you going for a 2-step? Or... Because if you're going for a 2-step... We'll see. I don't know if you're sending it, but in case you are, I added a poll. Everybody vote. How are we feeling about coffee cakes? Chances. Oh, and bank 35 smithing. I guess yeah, you have to do that anyway. So after you bank 35 smithing, are you moving to barbarians then? Are we sitting here? We are throwing it? Okay. Good luck, sir. Full send. How would you feel if you got Falador Mine next chunk? Or Mine chunk next? I feel like 99 smithing isn't as bad as what you've done so far. Yeah, I don't think it'd be too bad. It'd be 98 because of my Dwarven Stout. But there's a lot of other stuff over there. There's 99 mining because of the cape. 98 smithing. 99 construction, actually, because I can plant I can put the bag plants in my house, and I have to get it for this guy because he has the cape. So that. By then I would hopefully have lamped 50 agility, and I'd have to get the pet. I also have to get the mining pet, so there's a lot going on over in that chunk for sure. Also amethyst, which is like high crafting. So there's a lot going on over there. I wouldn't mind it too much. Just be a lot of long grinds, you know. Yeah, it would cost. If I use the best GP per XP plants, it would be 420 mil. Wouldn't you need to roll a chunk with the house portal in to start construction? Well, that's why I had done a straw poll a while back, because I could argue that, well, we're not using teleports to unlock chunks, so I shouldn't have to, like, I shouldn't use teleports to, like, unlock chunk requirements, you know. But I can teleport there, and I can teleport back without having ever gone in any other chunks, so I'm still kind of on the fence about it, but I always, in talks about that chunk, I always mention it, because in theory I could do it. It would also just take 39,000 law runes, which is a lot of white knights, like 1 million or something. So I wouldn't be quite sure if it would be a requirement, but the response on the straw poll seemed to think that most people thought it should be. But like, most people also said that I should. I feel like some people didn't understand the poll very well, because the highest answer poll, like the highest percentage on the poll, was that I should be able to teleport somewhere if it doesn't have an overground chunk equivalent. And like in the description, I'm like, just so you know, I could go straight to fight caves right now, and I'd have to get an infernal pet right now. If you all just agree to this. And then it gets like the highest percent, and I'm like, okay, so reading comprehension, low with this group. It's a little bit lower. So it resets. Okay, this is the people I'm working with here. Anyway, so I'm not entirely sure what would happen with that, but I have a long time to think about it. So it'd be my opinion that you wouldn't have to do construction that chunk, just you though. Well, that's kind of what I was thinking, or like, I don't think in general you should allow requirements off of teleports, like into non-overworld chunks. Like maybe a specific case for the house, for the POH, maybe, but not a general case. Definitely not a general case. Hey Anno, you made it. Welcome, welcome. Unfortunately, you didn't make it at a great time, because this is a shorter stream that actually I need to end in the next like 5 minutes probably. Ask other chunky boys, not my viewers. Probably. Yeah. Why would I have to go to the Inferno? Well, so what I can do right now, if I can find it, goodness gracious, is, where's the fight pits? Somewhere? Hello? Here. Yeah, so I can just do this. No problem. And it doesn't unlock any new chunks, right? And so, in theory, any starting chunk, if you're allowing, like, chat was right. Woo! Go coffee cake! Woo! End the poll. That's gotta feel good, coffee cake. But yeah, so if I could teleport there, and it doesn't unlock any chunks, it would like all the Tazar requirements would be in any chunk, any starting chunk. So, and that's how people answered on the poll that I should do that. So I don't. Yeah, I can't. You can use like some of them. I don't know what are ones. Definitely not this one, right? No. That's interesting. Can't teleport to none. Okay. Definitely not that. Can you do this? No. Wait, where'd it go? Is it gone? Oh, I see. Tides farm, can't teleport there. But like you'd be looking at ones that don't have overworld equivalents. Rat pits doesn't. Not that one. Nightmare Zone, Last Man Standing. And orange. Yeah, like I could also do the Birth Rope Games Room because it takes you down actually into it.
Oh, yeah.
So could argue that one. I think Blast Furnace puts you out of there. So like the ones that would, based off of those rules, would be the Birth Rope Games Room and the Light Pit. Could do that one.
Oh, yeah.
Just watch Rings of Power. I'm gonna stay away from anything that isn't the trilogy. You would include Tazar requirements in any chunk with overworld access to the caves, like the rope on Karamja. Yeah, that's kind of what I would think, but like, since it doesn't have an overworld like equivalent, and I can get there, you could argue it's the same as teleporting to my house, kind of, because my house doesn't have an overworld chunk equivalent. So anyway, it's kind of weird. Not to get into the weeds, but when using those TPs require the chunk to begin with, like Karamja or Berthorpe? Well, to use them, it doesn't put you, it puts you in a dungeon or a downstairs area. So you can go there without unlocking any chunks. Like without stepping on the overworld into a chunk, because the way that these chunk accounts are played is if you unlock the top, like I don't know if you've seen Slay Brother, but what he allowed himself to do for when he got a Slayer ring, he allowed himself to teleport to the Relica cave, Relica Slayer cave, which because the Slayer ring teleports you into the cave, which isn't in a chunk, it's in a dungeon. So yeah, it's a hard. There's a lot of different things that like I want to do this, I don't like, but doing that also makes it like this would be possible. And yeah, your house has overworld access through house portals. So yeah, that's basically my two things are either I can teleport, like I can teleport to my house and back without unlocking, like without stepping into an overworld chunk I don't have. Just want to get me a POH. If you just add one in this chunk. right by the bank, preferably. But when I saw Slay Brother do that in his series, I was like, I feel like you shouldn't be allowed to do that. I feel like you should have that overworld chunk, the dungeon chunk, in order to teleport in there. That's just me. And so that's like I put that essentially as one of the options on the poll, and wasn't a favorite opinion of the viewers apparently. So I don't know. Brother, why world? Why world? Why worry? Is that an L or an I? Can't tell. Yeah. So that's why I'm not going to be teleporting into the Tazara fight pits this chunk, and I'm not going to be going to the Birthrope Games Room. And if they add any more, I'm not going to be doing it. But the house, I feel like you could add as an exception to that rule, perhaps, because it's kind of different. But at the same time, like, getting a POH portal just makes the decision like so much easier. You know, I have the portal, I have the cape I need, I have a way to train. It's pretty straightforward. You just do it, right? But all this teleporting and not being able to like get to an overworld chunk that can take you there makes it kind of ambiguous, you know? So I don't know. From now on, when you catch your streams, you juggle. Does that mean that it was a one step and you got to keep one of your steps there? That'd be cool. Did you open your casket? Do we have to wait for the next episode? If I'd started in the chunk just west, you'd have no way of getting back, therefore you wouldn't do it. That's true. True. But I also wouldn't have any like construction skill requirements though, I think. I'm sure. For what were you still banking? I thought you already had 99 woodcutting and fletching bank. Yeah, so I am banking 99 fire making and 95 fletching. I'm not doing any construction because I'll probably get the bag plants before I get a saw, probably, and they require a watering can, not a saw. So I'll have to get 99 off of those probably. I'm getting 95 fletching banked instead of 99 because I have lots of arrow shafts, and I'll probably have a better way to attach feathers to them when I need 99. But 95 is just one chunk away, so I figure I should probably just bank them. So I'm going for 389,000 logs. You're gonna head out? I should too, Canadian French guy. So yeah, on that note, I've probably been streaming past my welcome down here. So thanks everybody for joining me. I'm hoping to be, I won't be live next Monday on Labor Day, but maybe Thursday. The schedule's a little bit in flux, but you can always just watch for some notifications, watch your sub feed. It'll always be around this time of day whenever I can. So thanks everybody for joining. Hope everybody has a great night and finish off the week strong. Bye everybody.